Good morning, ladies. Hello, Lex. Hey, Mary. Hey, Miss Tequila. Hey, Mysterious. What's going on, y'all? We're going to talk about Rose. Rose said that she trolled us with disrespecting her husband. And I find that quite funny. I find that to be very hilarious because I don't know no woman that's going to embarrass their husband to troll other people. So we're going to indeed talk about it because I'm just trying to get some understanding here. I don't know if y'all familiar with the people that I have in my thumbnail, but if y'all are not, y'all about to get familiar with these people because it just don't make no sense, okay? It don't make no sense. I don't know no woman that will sit up there and say the things that Rose said to Brett and say that she's trolling people after she got the backlash that she received. Then all of a sudden she wants to come on here and say, "Oh, I was trolling y'all so that y'all can have content." It kills me that these people really think that somebody has to gravitate to their content in order to make some, as if there's not like other ignorant people that are just like them that create content that you can act on, react on. I just don't have no understanding. Hey Tracy. Hey Miss Tracy, how you doing? Hey Miss Kimberly. Hey Gnarly. I'm doing good, y'all. But y'all wanted to get on her because I'm about to play this recording, honey, because it seems like Rose wants to play some games. And not only that, Rose need to go seek some help because something wrong with her. So I just want to play this to see if y'all would sit up here and troll people by saying all of these things that she said to Brett, as far as like him being a deadbeat to his oldest daughter, his oldest child that he have that's not with her. She called him a deadbeat and all types of shit. She said she had a sugar daddy that was taking care of her, that was taking care of Brett's son, um, all types of shit. So we are indeed going to listen to this recording, honey, because she has become a hot topic due to what she said about her husband. But let her tell it. She said it was just all for shits and giggles. But I beg to differ. This is a conversation that her and Brett have all the time behind closed doors. It's just that she decided to hit the live button that day. So here we go. Let's be comments whenever people say that you're a deadbeat. Let's be honest about that. Let's be honest about your daughter. You went to Minnesota or whatever your baby mother is from, and you've been nothing but a deadbeat to your daughter. You knew your daughter. You knew where she was. You did not try at all whatsoever. Let's be honest about the fact that I'm the one that made you see. I'm the one that made you see your daughter. Let's be honest about the fact that when I met you, you was lying about that. The fact that you had a daughter. Let's not. Do you want me to share your text messages with your baby? Telling you don't be disrespectful to her, and I was writing her very respectfully. I'm the reason that you just seen her. I'm the reason that you seen her and that she met race cop. Let's be honest about that. Let's be honest about the fact that you are a literal how angry I got when I found out that you can't see that little girl, and I told you to go and get a lawyer and go fight for your. So I'm just gonna say this before I continue. So what kind of wife would troll her husband? What kind of wife would troll people on the internet with her husband by calling him a deadbeat, saying that he has not been an active father in his daughter's life, and that's why he's not able to see his daughter, how she had to force him to be a father to his daughter, how she got all of this stuff about him, but then she went on to proceed to have not one but two kids with this man, knowing all of that. So you come to the internet and you said that you wanted to give the reactors that react on you content. Are you serious? So you're gonna sit there and call this man a deadbeat and talk about how he wasn't in his child's life, and how you had to force him, how you had to make him do this, and how you had to make him do that. But this is what you call trolling? I just don't understand. I've never seen such a thing. To me, this is a conversation that y'all have all the time. Y'all always get into it. It's always something toxic. Y'all have a toxic relationship. Not to mention your channel, it revolves around y'all being an interracial couple, because people be in the comment section saying this and saying that, and she lives up to everything that they're saying. Like, you calling people ghetto,
the ghetto black girls is what you call. I'm not gonna say us because I don't like to be categorized. So don't categorize me with nobody. Not one person. I'm not to be categorized. You said that black ghetto girls. You gave them content to be able to have something to talk about. Meanwhile, you did not just do one live. You did two in regards to this situation. It was a 2-part live. Hold on, y'all. Put that down. Go over there. I'll be over there in a minute. It was a 2-part live to where not only that, y'all done did a live talking about y'all was going to get separated and how you feel like people shouldn't get on here and out their significant others and say certain things and stuff like that. But then you get on here and do this shit right here. Let's talk about it.
I told you to go and get
I'm gonna play this first.
And go fight for your daughter. Literally pissed off that you wouldn't fight for your daughter. And you're like, I can't fight for my daughter. She's on an Indian reservation. Let's be honest about that. Yeah, let's be honest about that. Let's be honest about the fact that you lied. Let's be honest about the fact that you lied and say she was a one-night stand, but your mother even told me that y'all was together and you know, you did whatever you did. Let's be honest about that. Your mother even said it. Let's be honest about that. Where's your daughter, Brett? Where's your daughter, Brett? You lied about having a daughter when I met you, bro. Let's be honest about that. Because you told me to go on live and then you stopped yelling the way that you were yelling while I was silent. I was absolutely silent while you were yelling and being really aggressive. I was silent. I didn't say a word while you were being really, really, really aggressive. Remember? Remember that? Remember the way you just jumped up and what happened to the baby when you jumped up to hit Raiden? Because you said he wasn't listening to you. Remember that? Do you remember, Brett? Let's just be very, very honest about it. Yeah, and then the way that I got upset because you almost dropped the baby to hit Raiden. Let's be real about that. The way that you don't take care of your daughter at all whatsoever. The way that you did not take care of Race for the whole first year of his life. The way that you did not take care of Race for the whole first year. Okay. Of his life.
So I'm gonna stop it right there. So she said all of those things about this man not being in his daughter's life, how he was a deadbeat, basically. He's a deadbeat. She had to force him. She had to do this, and how he was not really there for the first year of the first child's life that they have with one another, because she has 2 kids outside of him. She had 2 kids when she met him, and he has a daughter. Okay. And then they have 2 children together. Okay. So she's basically saying the daughter that Brett has, he does not participate in being a father. He does not go see her. He does not do this. He does not do that. Basically calling him a deadbeat in so many words. And then she sits up and say that he was not there the first year of their firstborn's child's life like he should have been. This girl can go so far as to say she had a sugar daddy that paid for her and the baby and all types of stuff. So you mean to tell me that you would go, this list lets me know that when y'all argue, it gets very toxic. Those kids be there listening to all the stuff that you saying. So you going to have your kids in the midst of you doing this so-called trolling. Your kids is going to be able to hear you say that their father wasn't, the oldest boy is going to be able to say, hear you say that his daddy was nowhere present or nowhere near or helping you with him the first year that he was here on this earth. And you say that that's trolling us to give us content, but you ain't thinking about your kids being present while you sit up there talking about the man that you want them to respect in your household. It seems like to me that Rose used to be a stripper. Right. It seems like to me Rose done got caught up into, she done start having kids, and now that she done got these kids, it's like she missed the lifestyle that she once used to live before. So she does all of this like crazy ass shit on her channel to draw attention, like says shock value shit, do shock value shit, especially with her and Brett being interracial couples. Like, when I see people who they want to be with, whoever you want to be with is your business. I don't care if it's a black, blue, or purple person. Just as long as that person treats you with love and respect, I can care less about you being with a white man, a black man, a yellow man, a purple man, or vice versa. That makes me no different. I got all kind of mixed shit up in my family. I mean, all kinds of mixed shit going on around here. Okay? All types of different colors and shapes and sizes, bitch, on this side of the toe. So, I mean, when I look at people, I see them for, if you in an interracial couple, good for you. I'm not looking at y'all like, oh, she's with a white man. Like, she's with a man. And whether that man be black, purple, or blue, he could be a deadbeat too, okay? So she let it be known that Brett was a deadbeat, or still is, whatever, a deadbeat. He was not active in his daughter's life. He lied about his daughter. Like, how do you even entertain a man that lied about his child? Because see, listen, that right there would just straight up make me not even look at you. Fuck talking to you. I won't even look at you. You wouldn't even get no eye contact from me. You wouldn't even be able to have no contact with me, period. If you done sit up there and lied to me about you not having a child and you know you got one, what kind of shit is that? I'm not gonna walk up to somebody and be like, you got some kids. I'm like, no. So you're saying all of this and you accepted that and you wanted to come and let us know because of what? Because these were your real true feelings. This was no trolling included. This was not trolling. These were your actual feelings that you wanted to let us know. You're tired of being a mother. You want to go be a hoe. You want to go be a stripper hoe. You sit up here dry. Like, what kind of wife are you to be going out to the beach, gyrating your ass out on another man? Like, I could never sit up there and disrespect my husband like that. But they say that you and Brett allows you to have that type of behavior because he knows that it's accumulate money. So he allows you to do that type of shit. And then you go and you got the nerve to be calling people ghetto, black ghetto girls. Is that what you said? Rose, I think that you're very pretty. I don't think that you're ugly at all. I think that whatever you got going on, you need you need to go seek you some mental help because it seems like to me you having a mental breakdown. I seen the live that you did when you sitting on the floor, like you in a padded damn room, crying and shit, talking about they won't leave me alone. And then I done seen you get buck. You don't know which way you want to go with it. I don't know what's wrong with you thinking that you can bring certain shit to the internet, think that people are not going to have their opinions and voice their opinions. I've been seeing you hit that live button like every 5 seconds or every 20 minutes, every 30 minutes to defend whatever it is that people are saying to you. How about you produce some content that your people actually want to see? I don't know how y'all can get so high up and swear y'all so high above and beyond people, but then still entertain the people that y'all feel are at the low bottom of the barrel. Why wouldn't you just let people talk if that's what they're going to do? Because you can't stop nobody from saying shit. People going to say what they want to say. And you going to do whatever it is you need to do about what they're saying if you feel like it's bothering you that much. But for you to get on here and say, oh, I knew I needed to hold off on this shit and didn't need to come and just talk about it so quick. I don't like to jump on shit right away because I know these motherfuckers be clowns and they be putting on the show. They're actors, characters. You can't believe none of what you see you can't believe none of what you see and only half of what the fuck you hear because these people be putting on the show for y'all. So I was glad that I waited for her just to come and say, oh, I just trolled y'all so I can give you guys content. What? No, you trolled Brett. You called Brett a deadbeat. You said Brett wasn't there for the first year of y'all's firstborn child. How Sunrose for y'all's firstborn? You said you had to force him. You said he lied about not having a kid, about not having kids. But you said that this was to give people content to talk about you after you done sit up there and cried on the floor like you was in a damn padded room talking about please leave me alone. So why would you give somebody something to troll you if you was just crying about being bullied? Does that make sense? I don't think that anybody's gonna cry about being bullied and then get on here and troll people with shit that she was saying to give them content. Like, girl.
Let's just be very, very, very honest. Let's be honest about it. Rose paid for every single aspect of your life, Brett. You literally did not have anything before. Let's be honest about that. You were 32 years old, living in somebody's basement on a mattress. Didn't even have a bed. Only on a mattress. Only on a mattress. You moved into my luxury apartment with me. You were asking me, hey, come. Oh my
she
God,
was talking over him, so you couldn't hear what he was saying.
Hey, come to my house, and I felt uncomfortable to come to your house because you lived in the ghetto. Let's be honest. What are you talking about? Let's just be very, very honest about it. Like, let's stop lying. Remember all you're like, oh yeah, I beat women. That's why none of my relationships in the past have worked. Remember the closet door at our house?
She said that he beat women. I mean, like, and then what's the like? I like when you hear her talk. I don't know the shakiness in her voice, and I don't know if she's on some type of pills or what it is. But she's weird as hell to me. Like, I just don't be understanding. Like, girl, so you sit up there and said that he beat women, and then now she's gonna go into what he's done did in one of her where they done stayed at.
He put a hole in it. Let's be honest.
He put a hole in a wall.
Oh, I should snap your fucking neck right now, but you're too quick to call the police. Let's be honest about that.
So he's saying stuff like he should snap your neck right now. So basically you're saying that he's abusive to you. He be kicking your ass. Okay. And what else?
Let's be very honest. Remember it.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure this out.
You literally have a police report because you did what? You did what? Yes, you did. Why did they take?
So he comes towards her, right?
Move, get away.
And then she acts like he's trying to do something to her.
Don't come near me at all whatsoever. Yeah, don't come near me because let's not come near me. Bitch, that's why I pretend that I'm not the one.
So I don't know why I kept skipping, but for some reason it was skipping.
Let's not pretend that I'm not the one that paid for the Range Rover. Let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid for this whole fucking life that we live. Let's not pretend that. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend.
So basically, she got a whole man child. Hey, Ebony.
Let's just be very, very real. You told me to put it on live, so I put it on live. So, and then you want to start talking about a glass of wine, and then you want to start saying, oh, are you not going to talk? After I was just sitting here silent before we even got on live. I've been not talking. So what are you talking about? Oh, okay. Let's be real. Let's be real about everything. I met you in a basement laying on a mattress. Let's be real about that. Let's be real about the fact that you moved in with me, not the opposite way around.
Yeah, she's over talking him, so you can't hear what he's saying because every time that he talks, she gets louder and louder and louder and louder, so you can't hear shit that he's saying to rebuttal or debunk what she got going on. She just keeps talking louder.
Felt comfortable moving to your house because you lived in the ghetto. Let's be real about the fact that I'm the one.
So all of the kids are in here while she's just going off at the mouth and he's holding the baby.
Found the realtor, did all the footwork, did everything, paid for the fucking deposit on the house, paid for the house, everything. Let's be real about that. Let's be real about everything since you want to say, let's put it on live. You're the one that told me to put it on live. So let's be real about everything.
Very much toxic.
Let's be real about the fact that I paid for the Range Rover, the fact that I paid for motherfucking everything. Let's be real about it. Let's be real. Let's be real about, like, everything. You said, let's go on live, put this on live, right? Aren't you the one that said that? Why aren't you yelling now the way that you were just yelling while I was on the phone?
She's antagonizing him like she's provoking him.
Why aren't you yelling now and so aggressive now? Why aren't you aggressive anymore? Why aren't you aggressive and yelling anymore the way that you just were? Why? Oh, okay. Let's, like, not lie.
And she say that this is for content. Girl, please. That sound like you want to get rid of your husband. Just tell him that you want a divorce and so that you can go on about your way. And then that way you can have time. He can have the kids sometimes and then you can go out and be a hoe or be a stripper hoe or whatever you would like to be. Because it seems like your old life is what you would prefer to be living right now. It seems like you miss going out having fun, showing your ass and having a good time versus sitting at home being a mom. I think that's taking a toll on you and your mental. So therefore now it's just like, I thought you said that you needed a break from the kids and you needed a break from him. And he was supposed to be taking the kids and y'all supposed to be separated for a little bit. What happened to all of that shit? Like, you just need a break. Like, you mothers that just need, I just need a break. I need a break from being a mom. But why have kids if you need a break? Because I didn't know that you can just decide that you want to take a break when you have children like that. I mean, hey, sit down. Every now and again, yes, but just to sit up there and say, oh, I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm so tired. Please take them. I need my space. I need a break. I need to see where I want to be type shit. Like, what? You mean to tell me you missed that stripper shit so bad to where the point, I mean, like, because, I mean, and then the shit that she got going over there, I mean, it's just all types of shit you can see over there on that channel.
Just took my phone, y'all. I'm sitting here laying down. I started making myself a hotel room somewhere else, and he snatched my phone and was like, "You're not going nowhere," and like got really, really aggressive. Get on here. I wasn't gonna get on here. I wasn't gonna get on here. Stop yelling. Stop yelling, you guys. And stop running around. Okay, so I wasn't gonna get on here, but literally he told me get on live. So I got on live. And then he went crazy. What are you talking about? I wasn't throwing. I'm sitting here. Yeah, let's be real though. Let's be very, very real. I was sitting here quiet as heck. He started yelling.
I was doing good sitting here, and you acted up again.
Because you're the one that told me to go on live, remember?
Right. I told you to put that real shit on live, but you still don't want to.
You told me to go on live. Put what real shit on live? Wait, I'm sorry. Put what real shit on live did you tell me? Because I'm putting the real shit.
I was saying to you before, not try to have you.
Oh, well, you said go on live, and when you said go on live, I went on live. That's all that happened. But like you stealing from your job and getting fired for stealing, and how many times I constantly told you if you come here with food again, if you steal again, I'm going to leave you. Do you remember that? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, I have a sugar daddy that paid me $25,000. Let's send everything to the hate page.
So do y'all hear this girl talking about
Let's do it.
Him stealing stuff?
I have a sugar daddy. Yeah.
Him stealing stuff from his job, her having a sugar daddy, and that she was going to leave him, that if he keeps stealing from his job, that she's going to leave him. I mean, like, this shit just like went to a whole nother left field situation. Like, you came on here to humiliate him for whatever reason. You got it. You did what you did for views, not to give nobody else content, but to give yourself content. That's what you ended up doing. That's what you did. Now, you don't found your man that's accepted you and your kids and all of your, like I said, her content is very weird to me. Where is CPS? The parents seem unstable. Girl, I'm trying to tell you, this shit right here is ridiculous. I mean, like, it's totally beyond me because it really doesn't make any sense. But for somebody to sit up there and say, oh, I just did that to give y'all content. Girl, no, you didn't. You sit there talking about this man stealing from his job, him being a deadbeat and some more shit. Now you going off until you having a sugar daddy. Talking about your sugar daddy gave you $25,000.
Let's do it. Yes, I have a sugar daddy. Yeah, he sent me $40,000 check. Yeah,
a $40,000 check.
Your kid while I was pregnant. Remember you?
Like, and then she goes and she's like really like provoking him. Like, he took care of me while I was pregnant with your son. Like, girl,
you didn't spend a single dollar on your kid,
girl.
Yes. What about it? What about the fact that I had a sugar daddy? You're gonna send that to the hate pages? Send it. So let me send my stuff to the hate pages as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, I was sitting here quiet. Remember, you told me.
So she had a sugar daddy that was taking care of her while she was pregnant with their first child that they have together.
Don't touch that. It's weird. But remember that.
And you really can't hear him talking. She's trying to drain him out.
and I was quiet. Do you remember that?
So that way, if they don't agree,
I didn't pull anyone. Remember, you told me. You said get on live, so I got on live. What are you talking about? You've been. They heard everything about this sugar daddy. Don't worry. They heard everything that you said. I haven't picked the phone on.
I'm convinced something wrong with this girl. She even have issues with her mama and some more shit. Like, it's just a whole like crazy. It's a whole bunch of crazy ass bullshit. She have issues with her mother. She's having issues with herself. She's having issues with her husband. She's having issues with being a mother to her kids. Like, it seems like she needs some mental help. She does. She needs to go seek a psychiatrist because the way she sat there on that floor in that bathroom or wherever the hell she was at when she was crying that one time, I was just like, would you look at this crazy ass shit? I mean, like, at this point, like, you needed all you was missing was a damn straight jacket. That's it. All you needed was a white straight jacket because it looked like you was in a padded room and you wasn't even in one. The way that you were behaving, the way that you were acting, and then you get on her and just like, I don't know if it's bipolar or whatever the shit it is or whatever the case may be, but one minute you get on her distraught, the next minute, like y'all, all of y'all brides just need to like stay the fuck off the internet at this point.
I don't know. Maybe your raggedy headphones, remember? So you're on live listening to me and then you're like, oh, you put it on mute.
Like, would you rather prefer your like somebody like your first baby daddy that you said that left you high and dry and all of this shit or whatever the case may be? Even your baby daddy and his wife or his girlfriend and even came on here and said some shit about you. So it's just like you can get on her and say whatever you want to say, but the real you is shining out. Like, yeah, we're really getting to see who the real Rose is in this situation. And she seemed like she's just off in her head, like on some real shit, because I just don't understand, like, what kind of content do you call that over there? I mean, I would get tired of looking at that shit every day. Basically, you just going back and forth with people that talks about you and Brett being an interracial couple, or you being too ratchet for him, or him being too good for you, or whatever the case may be. Like, it's just weird ass shit over there. Instead of y'all creating the content that made people fall in love with y'all's channel, whatever the case may be, once y'all getting y'all feelings about people having reactions on y'all or whatever, y'all tend to divert. Y'all tend to have y'all's content go towards the reactors, and then y'all give y'all, and then you know what, that does give the reactors content, because it seems like y'all are so damn bothered by what's being said, but y'all don't mind putting this shit out to be talked about. But once it's talked about and it's not talked about in y'all's favor, then all of a sudden y'all being bullied and being harassed and being stalked, which is a bunch of bullshit.
Delete this as well, but I'm just letting them see the real you and just being honest. They're disgusting. They're absolutely sick.
He's disgusting and he's sick.
Yeah. If I told them about the black woman that was a family member that you invited to our wedding after you fucked her, if I tell the truth about everything about you, you're pretty sick. Let's be honest. You're pretty sick.
She's calling him sick, but it seemed like she the one got the problem.
Let's be really real about everything. Like, let's be real about everything. You are disgusting. You're disgusting. And let's tell you. I've never had respect for you. You didn't take care of your kid, buddy. You did not even take care of your kid.
But how could you sit up there and talk about how he didn't take care of his kid, but you got two of them with him? Like, really on some real shit, you got to be real careful with what comes out of your mouth when you're talking about the person that you chose to lay down with and have children with, because that makes you look like a damn fool for you to sit up there and say all of these things about that person when you were once entertaining that person, when y'all were once an item or whatever, or still is. Like, what's the point? Like, yeah, something is like, I feel sorry for, and then I'm glad she ain't got no girls, but that don't make it, like I was telling y'all before, like, sometimes mothers could be the very reason why their sons grow up to be emotional ass girls. Mm-hmm. Yep. On some real shit, grow up to be some straight bitches. Yeah, I'm just say what it really is. Sometimes mothers that have mental issues, that have mental problems, and they have boys or whatever the case may be, she's not even a single mother. But the way that her mentality is, or whatever the case may be, whatever she experienced with that first baby daddy or whatever, it seems like some women like the type of drama, like the toxic type shit. They like to be able to experience because they want to talk about it. I mean, I mean, I guess it's just some type of mental type shit. I don't understand it, but if you get my drift, some females like that type of weird ass shit. They think that shit is cute and that is cool, and then they come and talk about it, but then they not leaving these dudes that they talking so bad about. So it's like, what's your point? It's like, why not keep all of that shit to yourself? Don't bring this shit to the internet, because you and this man argue like this all the time. You're not going to convince me that this was a skit or this is something that y'all thought and planned out. No, this is not what y'all planned out. This is something that you're actually really feeling about him, and you wanted to let us know that that's how you feel about him publicly. You've already let him know privately that that's how you feel, but you wanted to let us know, the people know publicly, that that's how you felt about your husband. It wasn't nothing that y'all planned out. You wasn't trolling nobody but yourself and him. Because I wouldn't be sitting up there arguing in front of my kids with my husband, my baby's father, about no shit that you were saying. Him being a deadbeat, not taking care of his child, him lying about the child, him not taking care of y'all firstborn child, him being sleeping on the basement floor, him living in the hood, all types of weird ass shit your ass was saying. But I was appalled by the situation, because I seen the other lives that you guys had did, and y'all was sitting up there like y'all had some damn sense. And that's when you sit there talking about how y'all were separated and how you needed some time to yourself and you need some space from your kids, because you want to go wild the fuck out. Like, you really want to go live that wild ass life that you used to live. Like, you're missing it, you're craving it, and any little bit of any chance that you can go shake or twerk your ass to show your flexibility, you're willing to go do that, even if it's on another man to disrespect your husband. So no, you're not going to tell me that you were trolling us for content, for us to have content. No, you were actually trolling your husband. You were embarrassing your husband. You were emasculating your husband. That's exactly what you were doing. Period. Something that you say that ghetto black girls do. You participated. Do you not know what color you are? I mean, I'm just trying to figure some shit out here. Hey, love and happiness. No relationship is perfect. I'm pretty sure people have arguments. No relationship is perfect. I don't give a shit what nobody say. Because nobody on this earth, walking this earth, is perfect. So no relationship is perfect. There's indeed arguments. But honey, it's about, why would you sit up there and show that type of shit on the internet? People say, well, these is my kids, I can do whatever, and you can. But why would you show that shit on the internet? Because see, not everybody is going to look at that and be like, okay, that's good parenting. You know that, right? That's bad parenting. Why would you do that around your kids? Why would you be traumatizing your kids with the shit that you send out your face about their daddy while he's standing there, while he's holding one of the kids? Rose wanted us to know all of those things about Brett. Okay, period. It was more so y'all saying all these bad things about me. Well, let me give y'all some bad things to say about him type shit. Did y'all know that he lied to me about not having a daughter? Did y'all know that he was a deadbeat to his daughter? But yeah, I have 2 kids with him, still married to him, and I plan on having more with him, I'm pretty sure. Why do you want to get on here and talk about what all you paid for? You didn't have no problem paying for it, so what's the issue now? You paid for it. Like, come on now.
They said he was down there 12 months. You didn't take care of him. My sugar daddy did. My sugar daddy took care of him.
Her sugar daddy took care of their firstborn child. Ain't that some shit?
My sugar daddy took care of Ray.
Go over there
and sugar daddy did all of that. My sugar daddy that was sending me $50,000 checks.
What you want,
the same sugar daddy that paid for my $18,000 tea. Let's just be very
He paid for her $18,000 tea for sugar daddy did.
Let's just be honest about it, buddy. Just like right now, every single time you try to break up with me. But right now, I just tried to leave. I booked myself a flight, and then you went crazy. I booked myself a flight, and then you went crazy.
Girl.
Let's just really, really be real about everything.
What's up, gas man?
You went crazy. No, I don't. Do you remember? Let's just be real. Do you remember stealing from your job? Do you remember your IDs? Do you remember the IDs? Yeah, of course.
Like, she was really like seriously.
Yes.
So you seeing all of this stuff, like, for real? Big doofus. Miss Tracy call him Big Doofus. These people never think about their kids' mental. No, they don't. Because everything is content for them. So they feel like, okay, if I can get on here and talk about this, it's gonna give me views. It wasn't so more of her giving nobody views to talk about. It was more so her to air her husband out. Period. She's embarrassing herself. Like anytime you sit there and talk about your significant other that you with, you embarrassing your damn self. Like these people over under this, like, yeah, this man is being verbally abused to appease her fans. Pretty much so. This is what immaturity looks like. Yes, it is. She has no respect for her kids. I mean, zero. None. Because why would you sit up there and say all of those things in front of your kids to him? For them to hear what you're saying, especially when it pertains to one of the kids. You talking about him not being there and some other man taking care of the kid in the first year. Go ahead. In the first year. Like, that don't make no sense to me. I saw the fake from the first couple of videos. I honestly think they're both screwed up and deserve each other. Them kids, though, shaking my head, this is absolutely positively disgusting. Why put them in grown folks' business? Like, why? Why would y'all be sitting up there having this type of conversation around y'all's kids? Now we understand why the first one left, because something is indeed wrong with this girl. Like, she's touched, like, on some real shit. Like, you have everything to be happy for, but you find things to not be happy because it's something inside of you that's making you feel that way that you need to heal. Whatever damage or whatever broken pieces that need to be put back together, then you need to get to work, because honey, this shit don't make no sense to me. Not even at all. Like, it don't make no sense for somebody to sit there and say, oh, I wanted to give y'all content, so I came on here to embarrass my husband, to talk down on him, to call him a deadbeat, to say that he was not financially available or wasn't there for our first child. I had to take care of everything, or whatever the case may be. Like, you're really out him talking about how he ain't this and how he ain't that, but you ain't gonna leave him. You ain't going nowhere. And you damn sure didn't do this shit for content. You did this shit because you wanted us to know how you feel about Brett, and you wanted to embarrass him. So when that man decides that he wants to pack up his shit and leave your stupid ass, or whatever the case may be, you will no longer be able to sing the song about you being a single mother of 2 kids. You'll be able to say you're a single mother of 4. Like, the shit don't make no sense. Hey, Lovely Talks. It don't. For a grown ass woman to sit up there and think that this toxic shit in front of your kids is okay. For you to sit there and talk down on their father, the man that you want your other kids to respect, you're disrespecting him in front of them. So when they decide to become disrespectful because they see that you no longer show no type of interest in being respectful as his wife, or even as the mother of his children, because I see that he was trying to, like, ain't no telling what kind of shit y'all be getting off into when y'all not on that camera. I mean, everything could be bubbly and perfect while y'all in that camera, but when that camera turned off, it's a whole other shit. Like, it's a war zone in Hawaii. I knew something was wrong with you when you sat there and went and paid $1,000 for some permanent dreads. Like, what the fuck? I've never heard of a such thing. Then you turned around and shaved your head. Not even asking your husband if he was going to be okay with it. When you do shit like that, like, you should at least consult with your significant other, especially if you're going to be walking around like that. I understand that he should love you no matter what, but at the same time, why would you sit up there and just go cut all of your hair off your head and then just pop up, guess who, bitch? Like, I mean, it's just been some weird ass content they've been producing over there. She was just like, I think he's done left me because I cut my hair off. I didn't think that it would be such a big deal. So you didn't think that your husband would feel some type of way that you walking around here looking just like him? You bald and he bald too? I knew something mentally was like, yeah, going on with her then. Like, what the fuck? And then the whole little bathroom closet, whatever scene that she was in on the floor, that shit just really was just like, yeah. Maybe Brett do need to take his kids and he need to go and let her have her time to herself so that she can see where she want to be, because evidently it's not being a mother. It's actually like the whore in her is wanting to come out so bad. She want to go swing on a pole. Just let her go. You know, you can't turn no hoe into a housewife. So if you met her at the club from you being a bouncer, then honey, hey, I guess that shit don't make no sense to me. But to get on here and say, oh, well, I was just trolling you guys. I just wanted to give you guys content. Then you come back with this right here. Hey, Taurus, how you doing? Hey, Ross. And then she came back a second time. That wasn't even that was the first time she came. Then she came back a second time and proceeded. While he's holding the baby.
You want to talk about everything so that we can get true thoughts and opinions, or no? You don't want to talk about Vegas and the security. You don't want to talk about any of that because the Vegas and the security and all, you know, the many things of you. Because I think you're a bit confused based on like the image that I create. You don't want to talk about any of it so that they can truly judge. Yeah, but would you like for me to just tell the honest truth? No, I'm just wondering. I'm just asking genuinely.
I only came here for what you said I could do. And I'm not doing anything for the kids. I will do it myself.
No, I'm just talking about
with this family. Because I love these kids. Where is you enjoy any of this? Like, what are you trying to prove? I could have.
He asked her, what is she trying to prove? And why is she doing what she's doing?
What are you talking about? Oh, but you just got upset because I said I didn't want to do YouTube anymore yesterday. That was your whole yelling and stuff while I was sitting here. So my only question was, would you like to just air everything, the complete truth? Let me know, because just let's be real. Let's be very honest and very real. Because that's my only thing.
I don't like having public arguments.
Oh, interesting. Because remember, you were the one that said, go live yesterday. Remember that. You were the one that said that.
Why don't you put this on?
Yeah, and then I did it, and then you got even more angry. You snatched my phone and all that. I'm going live because remember you started saying like, oh, I think the comments are starting based on the image. You're confused about that. You're really, really confused. No, you're really confused. You're really, really, really confused. And I don't want to speak on like the realness of it. I really don't. I'm trying really hard not to. Really, really hard, like biting my tongue not to.
Girl, you done said all. You done said enough already. What else is there to say?
I've never had to make myself look good. Remember that. That was the whole point of it. That I was not making myself look good. So you're over there like, so it's not making yourself.
So y'all heard what I told y'all, right? So basically, she did this because people have so much bad things to say about her, but so little to say about Brett. So this is her way of coming out to have, so that in that way people can look at Brett in a different way. So then that way they can target him like they target her. So that she's explaining exactly why she did what she did right now. She said because the things that she was doing, people were saying they make her look good in a good light, right? So basically, I'm gonna come online and air you the fuck out. Because they got all of these bad things to say about me, but they don't know these things about you. So let me come on and hit this live button and let them know that you are a deadbeat, that I take care of everything, that you are this and that you are that, and you're not this and you're not that. What's up, Shonda? That's exactly what she did. She's going to explain it right now. Because he told her, you're not making yourself look good. And she said, see, that's the thing. I was doing things that wasn't making me look good in a good light.
Over there like, it's not making yourself look good. That's the whole point. I never tried to make myself look good. It was about making you look good. Do you remember that? Did you forget? Did you forget? I don't need power. Just I guess The truth is power, yeah. The truth is always power. The truth is always power, yes. But we don't have the reputation defamation. I'm just asking you. I'm not speaking on what happened when you were doing security in Vegas. I'm not speaking on it. I'm asking you, do you want to speak on it? Because I think you're a bit confused with everything. I think you're really, really confused on like the way that all of this works.
Standard way of interpreting what I did or what I meant, trying to be hurtful. Doesn't do that.
Wait, about what you did with the man?
What?
No, I'm just asking. What are you talking about? My standard way of interpreting what?
What he did with a what?
What you even admitted that you did?
Did she say what he did with a man? Did she say what he did with a man?
Like, I'm confused.
What did he admit to doing with a man?
You know, guys, he's over there giving me the serious eye. So I'm gonna get off of here. But just in case anything happens, then you already know.
But you're provoking him.
The way that he's over there.
So basically, if he did something to you, I'm not saying that it would be justified, but you are on here provoking him on purpose, and you're doing this intentionally to get a reaction out of him so that he can do something to you. So, because why else would you come live?
Really aggressive. I had to open the door and stand in front of the camera because he gets a little bit crazy. I know. So that's why I had to stand in front of the camera in the hallway yesterday and let you know that it was a camera watching. Yeah.
I'm not scared of the camera. The police are very obvious.
Yeah.
So stop pretending that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I know that's
He told us to stop antagonizing him.
The stuff in Vegas. I mean,
so you can tell she's one of those type of women that hop in front of her dude's face, be like, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. She might even go hit her damn stuff and say that you hit her. She gives me that type of vibes that she would actually like do that. Like she'll jump in front of him, like slap him a couple of times, just to keep slapping him and keep slapping or keep pushing him or keep hitting him with something. And then he just finally just, his reflex just popped the shit out of her. Then she'll be playing victim like, oh, he hit me. He put his hands on me. Like that type of bitch. That's what type of shit that's what kind of vibe she gives me.
Many things. But I'm like gonna bite my tongue and not say it because for your image, because you forgot, I've always glorified you, literally glorified you, painted you in the most beautiful.
So why would you feel like you need to paint him in a certain light just to get on here and tear down the image that you have for him? Hey, Yana. Why would you feel like you need to get on her and lie about the image of your husband just to get on her and tell us the real truth about what you like? Then that means that you're not credible, Rose. That means that we can't believe anything that comes out of your mouth because you're a liar. Because that means she was putting a deadbeat up on a pedestal. But meanwhile, in your real thoughts, in your real mind, you was thinking like, he's a fucking deadbeat. He's sorry. He's just like my baby's father. Oh, you thought just because he was white that it would be any different? That's what I'm saying. They come in different colors, honey. It's not just one shade of color that they come in. They come in all just like deadbeat mothers too. They come in all types of shades too as well. All types of different backgrounds and shit as well. So I don't know if that's what you thought, but it seems like the things that you be said over there out of your mouth when it pertains to black women or black men, it seems to fit. Or whatever the case may be, but we're not going to make this a race thing because this is an ignorant thing, period. This is about you being ignorant, coming on here showing us and telling us all of these things about your husband, the father of your children, and then coming on here talking about that you were trolling people for them to have content. No woman in their right mind will ever get on here and disrespect their husband like that. Even if that is the kind of conversations that y'all have behind closed doors, nobody outside of their house will know that that's the type of conversations that y'all have. Because if people see that y'all going back and forth like that and the things that you're saying to him, they already know there's got to be some tussling and bustling off in that goddamn place that y'all stand in. Because he coming towards you and you flinching like, no, get away from me, get away from me. So, I mean, like those kids have seen that a lot. So, no, it wasn't a skit. It wasn't none of that. It was a real thing. Those were your real feelings. You're getting tired of being called a whore. You're getting tired of getting called all of these things that you feel that you're not. and they put him up on a pedestal, or they think more of him than they think of you. So you was just like, well, let me come out and tell y'all the truth about my husband. He's no different from my first baby daddy. She does. She's one of those type of people that need to be by herself, because if things don't go her way out into relationships, she throws a temper tantrum like a little ass girl. I guess she done experienced some type of trauma between her and her mama, or whatever the case may be, because they done had little words back and forth. She done said shit about her mama, illing her brother, her mother screwing her brother, her stepbrother, and then the real one getting ill because of her, because he got sent off somewhere and went into a frenzy, or what kind of mental problem type situation, or whatever the case may be. Like, that girl got all kind of shit going on over there, honey. So if you're not familiar with Rose and Brett, honey, just go get familiar with them, because they've been getting talked about. Because that very same recording, the recording that I played before this one, is what had people talking. You get on here and make it seem like that's why people should not be so sold on people in their perfect relationships. When y'all look at people's relationship and y'all see them smiling, grinning, and pretending is what they be doing. Nobody's relationship is perfect. No matter how they portray themselves to be on the internet, you got to know some shit is going down. Not all the time, not in everybody's household, that some shit is going down. Especially people are willingly to get on her and express themselves about their significant other the way that she did. He's a deadbeat. He's a deadbeat. Not only with his first child that he had with somebody else, but with their first child that they had with each other. I had a whole sugar daddy that was breaking me off $40,000, gave me money to get my teeth fixed, was paying for your child because you couldn't or you wouldn't the first year that he was born. So that's trolling? That was some serious ass trolling right there, because I wish the fuck I would get on her and say all of these things about my significant other and say, oh, we were just playing. That wasn't real. We was just giving y'all something to talk about since y'all want to talk. But your kids was present. I could see if there was something that y'all did with y'all kids wasn't present, but he was holding one of them, and the other one was around making all kind of noises and shit while you sit there just really talking about y'all situation about him.
But me, actually, I literally minimize my own character and to glorify yours.
Why would you do that? You
have the audacity to sit here and be
don't ever make your situation seem like it's more than what it is, because then you have to get on her and explain about what it wasn't when the shit hit the fan. That's why you should always be real, true, and authentic as to what it is that you're experiencing, what you're going through. If you want to talk about it, be honest about it, or don't say shit at all, because nobody asked you in the fucking first place, right? Right. People be forgetting that they actually get on here and volunteer what they say out their mouths, and then feel some type of way. The only reason why she came back and said that she was trolling people is because of the backlash that she received of the shit that she said out of her face to her husband. People all in the comments checking her about like why do you keep doing this type shit? Like, what's up with you? Like, do you need to go get some help? Like, bitch, go seek some. Because what good is it? What good are you to your boys if you're going to be around here doing the shit that you're doing to the man that's supposed to be the man of the household? Hey, Numi, how you doing, sweetheart? Like, that shit is beyond me. And then you want to get on here and play like, girl. Oh, I just gave y'all some content. I figured that y'all needed something to talk about. Girl, you are not the only idiot that's on this internet that somebody can talk about. Trust me. You're really not. It's more idiots just like you and your husband. Hey, Miss India. It's more idiots just like you and your husband that does this weird ass shit just for clicks and views or whatever. And now y'all just over there like it's all good, like that shit didn't happen, none of that took place. But I recall you getting on here, and this was the conversation that y'all did have. It was nothing like what I just played, but breaking generational curses, building better Black husbands, imitation learning. So, and then they have one that's called We're Separated.
This big secret is being
But you want to tell us that was just something that y'all did for content. So I guess all of this shit is not to be believed. Don't believe none of the shit that y'all see on their channel, because they just be playing games.
It must submerge.
So look at this.
The dirt into a beautiful, beautiful flower. What does a man give you to show acts of love? A rose. And this is worldwide. A rose is considered the most beautiful flower.
Girl, fuck you and what you talking about a rose is, because girl, we ain't finna play.
With that being said, welcome back to our channel, Rosebuds. I know you're Rosebud. If you're watching this, obviously, we love each other. Welcome back to our channel, Rosebuds. If you are new here, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down below to become a part of our cyber family. And if you're already a part of our cyber family, thank you so much for rocking with us, Rosebuds. I feel like we haven't done a sit down in a while, right? Like it's been a long little minute. We've been like vlogging and vlogging and vlogging and vlogging and living and vlogging and living and vlogging, but we need to do a sit down and chat. You know, this is where we. Yeah. Today we're going to talk about
boy.
Why the dating scene is not date scening. Okay? And we're going to talk about what we can do as mothers to help this situation for the future daughters to have a better selection of men to choose from for marriage, right? Because hopefully that's the purpose of dating. Have you ever heard the saying, do as I say, not as I do?
Hey, Desi.
That's a very, very, very silly saying to me because children in particularly, they learn off of what they see, especially at young ages. A great example of...
Let me stop you right there. That's funny. So you like to contradict yourself, I see. I'm going to have to get you the fuck up out of here because I'm getting a headache talking about you. Now, I got other shit that I want to do. So if you know that kids mimic what they see, then why did you think that it was a bright idea for you to bring your stupid ass on here and do what you did in front of your kids and say the things that you said in front of your kids if you know that? How does this title go with what you did when you were speaking to Brett in the way that you were speaking to him? So is this how you want to raise your black sons over there? I mean, I'm just trying to understand where you're going with this because, see, this was before what I just played. And that's for the life of me is why I didn't understand where you was coming from. Because you would sit up here making it seem like, I would never sit here and do these things in front of my kids. I would never talk this way to their father in front of my kids. But then you said all of that of what you said on their recording right in front of those kids. But you said it was for content, for reactors to react after you sat up there and cried and said you were being bullied. That shit is not adding up, Rose. It doesn't make any fucking sense. You cannot say that you're being bullied, you're being harassed, you're being stalked, or any of those things, and then turn around and say that I'm going to give you something to talk about by saying all of the things that came out of your mouth in regards to your husband. Like I said, it seemed more to me that you got tired of people targeting you, saying bad things about you, but nothing about him. So you was like, okay, well, since I've been on here really putting on the front about who you really are and how you really are, let me tell them what it really is, type shit. And then you act like it's his fault that you chose to paint a picture of him that was perfect, that you knew that was flawed as fuck. So let's continue to keep listening to this because what it doesn't make any damn sense. So you're raising your black sons to be just like the oldest ones, you're raising them to be just like their father, right? The one that you said that wasn't shit. What's up, pretty stoner?
Especially at young ages. A great example of this is my 3-year-old son. I have an 8-year-old son who happens to have an underbite. And it's actually scientifically proven that especially in young age, they will copy even like expressions that they see of, the people closest to them. So my 3-year-old son does not naturally have an underbite. My 8-year-old son, he does. We're paying a lot of money right now currently to fix my 8-year-old son's underbite. But now the 3-year-old is like pushing his jaw out. So we have to constantly remind him, like, hey, stop that, hey, stop that, hey, stop that. And Dennis told us to make sure you don't allow him to just do that because we have muscle memory. So his muscle memory will start to just automatically do that, and he'll give himself this problem that doesn't really, that he doesn't really have. With that being said, it's a proven scientific fact that children mimic behaviors that they see, down from facial expressions to the way you walk, talk. They mimic what they see. Imitation learning is a thing, and so in our household, we actually very consciously make a decision to show our children, affection and a healthy marriage.
That was healthy. What you showed them the other day.
That behavior to them,
girl.
Men don't know how, or
this
don't
fake
feel
ass
comfortable
shit.
Showing affection to women, simply because, not because they're bad men, but simply because they've never seen this affection given to their mothers. So how can they demonstrate that love or affection if they don't even know what it looks like? We feel like demonstrating and showing our children a healthy level of affection, a healthy level of love, and everything that kind of, naturally when parents are married and we're under one roof, rather not you argue right in front of your children will know when you're mad at your man, or mad at your husband, or vice versa. Okay, mommy's mad at dad. Yeah, there's a conflict going on. Okay, it's good for them to see that. And it's good for them to see conflict resolution.
Right. They obviously need positive examples of how to get through that, just like they need positive examples for everything.
Yeah, affection and love and everything. So it's all a healthy balance. And
so was that healthy for you to do that shit in front of those kids? I would like to know. Because what y'all saying is not adding up to what the fuck that happened the other day. That's just on some real ass shit. Because those kids is gonna mimic what they see. They're gonna see that their mother is a very disrespectful ass woman, and then they're gonna find somebody that's just like you when they get older. That's gonna be disrespectful to them, just like you was disrespectful to Brett and their daddy and whatever else other men. I don't know if you have a situation with men or what, if something done happened to you, but
poor right now, not monetarily, but just poor.
This shit don't make no sense.
I guess
she's weird as hell. I know she is.
It's because these men, a lot of men, unfortunately, statistically, in one group more than another, have not seen what a healthy marriage looks like.
So you talking about the black men?
They have not seen their mothers being loved properly. They have not seen
let me tell you something, sweetheart. Okay, let me tell you something. That may be the case. There is a lot of black men that is not present in their kids' lives. That is true. But there's also a lot of them that there's half and half, bitch. Let's just put it right there. All right. There's some men that are stand-up guys that care for their children. So I believe you're leaning towards that. Some people don't get to see there in certain races. You're talking about the black race, right? A lot of people don't get to see their fathers in their households. Well, guess what? You being the way that you are as their mother, and them having an absent father, it sets them up for failure, period, as a whole. Because see, you're illiterate. Something is really wrong for you to preach these words and then come on here and out your husband the way that you did the other day was beyond me. Because this was very much after this imitation learning that you were speaking up on, and then you go in front of your kids and you talk down on Brett and say the things that you were saying, and then you talk about how you're a hoe and how you have a sugar daddy sitting and spending money on you because Brett is not doing it. So he's not doing what he's supposed to do as a husband. So you feel like you got to go outside of him and go get somebody to do what he's not doing. And you think by saying all these things about him makes him look bad. No, it makes you look bad because you're enabling a grown-ass man to not do shit or not be shit. And that's what's causing you to have this mental breakdown, because it's all on you and nothing on him.
True agape love is. They have not seen what a man loving a woman at her worst is. So they don't understand it. And that is where this big rise in the word sip comes from. It's I've never seen that. You're said. Why are you? She's at her words. I would leave her. You're said. You say. You know what I'm saying? And it's proven that kids thrive way, way more in a household where two parents are married and two parents are working out these situations. So in order to break these generational curses, you guys, we have to make a conscious decision that I'm not going to leave my husband or I'm not going to leave my wife because they are going through things. I want to demonstrate to my children what it looks like to be in true marriage and to truly believe in the vows of marriage. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, with the marriage, you take vows, and those vows commit you to someone, and for you to
commitment. Yeah, commitment is a big word.
And they always holding that boy. They don't never put his ass down. He gonna be spoiled, and ain't nobody gonna want to be bothered with him.
Yes, pride and commitment. Yes.
So if you're practicing the ways like, I can't do this for my girlfriend, so
Yes. Ooh, yes.
your relationship should be catering to each other, and that's going to make you feel like someone can call you that. And
I feel like that's very little boy. So like, oh, I'm not gonna do this for this woman because other men are gonna look at me like weak. But in reality, those other men are in fact very, very weak.
you don't worry about what other men are going to say about you.
That's weak. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody knows behind every strong, solid man is a strong, solid female. So
You be the head, or you be the neck at least.
no, I'm your spine. Literally,
He need to talk up. I can't even hear half of what he be saying.
So yeah, you are the head, but I'm the spine. There's literally like I don't have a head without a spine.
Well, you got it where you want to go.
We must demonstrate to our children, to our sons, what healthy affection is, and it is so, so very important.
I think it's the way like our country is created in America. Other countries have no issue with this, no hang up with this, and I've noticed it since I was from what was on TV. Now, granted, some things got over the top with certain things and whatnot like that, but worrying about over-sexualizing.
Y'all know what was weird about this is that this is the first video that they had done, and then it seemed like 5 minutes later they had uploaded a video talking about we're separated, and I was just like, what the hell?
Hugs, everything, pick her up, just being very much in love with her. That's a great example.
Girl, boy, talk up.
Should be doing
Yes.
always.
Yeah.
I love this woman, and I'm gonna have her right here. I'm gonna do my kisses.
Okay, so kids need to see mommy and daddy hug. Kids need to see mommy and daddy kiss. Kids need to see daddy wipe mommy's tears. Kids need to see, I would even say, kids need to see conflict and healthy resolution. This is all a part of a healthy marriage.
Not that conflict that you was showing. That shit is. First of all, sweetheart, no children need to see no toxic ass shit. If y'all can't be adults and talk out y'all's problems as y'all supposed to as adults because y'all are adults, not kids, then that means that, I understand that they're not gonna, they're not supposed to see everything as it being perfect because there's gonna be times where things are gonna get a little bit, rough or whatever, or y'all may have a little argument. Y'all may have a little bit of choice of words, but what you did in front of your kids was more than just some choice of words. Those were actually words where y'all probably should go ahead and get a divorce because that shit is straight toxic. No children should ever experience anything of a sort like that. I understand that conversations can get heated, but the things that you were saying, you were antagonizing him, you were provoking him, you were doing all of those things to him, and you see nothing wrong with it. I wouldn't care if you did tell me to hit the live button. Hit the live button for what? It's not for people to know what we're talking about or what we're experiencing because you and I are the one in this relationship. And then for you to hit that live button and go live and say the things that you said while your kids were present, and then you to have then for you to have this video as if like you would never, but you did all of that in front of those kids just like 2 weeks ago. Not even 2 weeks ago, almost. It's beyond me. So how are you raising your black boys to grow up to be? Disrespectful? To not have no respect for women? Because if you're saying that Brett is disrespectful and he's abusive and he hits on women and shit like that, what are you teaching your sons? What are you subjecting your kids to is the real question.
Agreements, but we have a healthy way of resolving our conflicts and figuring out the solution. We're not yelling and cursing and throwing things and breaking things because, then
you can imagine
that's what they're going to repeat. Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's aggressive behavior. It's confrontation and stuff. But then we go and we hide the affection. Because you're never going to hide your arguments fully. If you try, trust me, always talking about this some kids, but you got to show. But we're energy beings, so even if you can maybe go in the room and hide it, but the kids still feel that there's conflict.
This is crazy.
Good job, you said.
They're so good. Oh my gosh, sometimes Roz will be, Brett's back will be facing. Brett will be looking at me, so his back is facing Roz, and Roz is right here behind Brett. And so Brett will be like, "Hey, Rose, are you gonna say sorry?" And I'll be sitting there like this, and then Roz will be behind Brett, like, and I love that. That just tells me I did a great, or we did a great job raising them this far.
So basically, y'all kids be involved in y'all's little weird ass shit y'all be having going on. That's crazy.
That's rating for you.
Really?
Yeah. And sometimes he does it where he takes my scheme because he says it too loud. So yeah, good.
Yeah.
But I don't want to discourage him from knowing
so
what to do.
Even though you're pride isn't the way you want to do it because he told you to do it.
Well, I also want to discourage him from knowing what's the right thing to do.
Right,
so, but again, pride is the issue sometimes. So
you can't have a happy marriage when too much pride is involved. I swear, it's so hard.
A lot of that, right?
Wait,
girl,
please help me.
This girl looks like my pet canary.
Yeah, it'd be so hard, y'all, because I'd be like, like just yesterday, I got mad at Brett, and Brett was like, Rose, come here. I actually said it out loud because if you need to say it out loud, girl, say it and do it. But I was literally like, okay, the wife is submissive, the wife is submissive. While I was walking to him.
Broke the ice.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm a submissive wife, and I like did what he told me to do.
I came up with some stupid things.
Yeah.
It wasn't an argument, it was like a little conflict, and okay, this is something we're gonna be mad about. Let's solve it.
But that's right, girl. I did not want to.
Yeah, you told me to come.
We know who is the man of the house. It's definitely her. It's not him. She says she gets mad and punches the walls, and if they want to decorate the whole house with hoes, then that's on them. How the hell is that? Exactly. How is any of the stuff that they did was healthy?
They've been married since they were like, or they've been together since they were like 16. They're great, but they don't like. Baby, I love you. They're beautiful. Hug, kiss. They don't. They're like more country, more different type of people. And so he did not see that growing up. I hope that makes sense to you guys. If you want to break generational curses, if you want better husbands in the future, if you want more loving wives in the future, we have to demonstrate this to our children. We can't be talking in our. I've heard some people talking on the phone. Girl, in front of children, I'm the child, and I'm hearing, girl, F this N-word. He ain't S-H-I-T, and then women grow up like, F, like all the songs, all the rap songs and everything. We don't need no, F the free.
Okay, so Rose, are you confused as to what the fuck you are? I'm confused. What is, like, you talk as if like you're not even black. Are you not? I'm really totally confused as to your behavior. I mean, like, and then you sit there and say, like, girl, I'm confused. You are the ghetto black girl that you speak of. That's you. You're talking about yourself, right? Because what you just said and what I played in the beginning of my live does not add up to anything that came out of your mouth in this one that you did when you uploaded this content.
I know, because that's how that song you say. I'm S-R-E-E-S-N free.
Wasn't you shaking your ass to all of those hood ghetto ass songs when you was a stripper, or was you in the parts with the was you in the hood black clubs, or was you in the other clubs where they have a mixture? Or were you in a club where there were all white girls and you the only black girl there? I'm just trying to figure this out as to what kind of music that you were listening to, because you act like you don't listen to all that hood ratchet ass shit, but you be over there acting just as hood and just as ratchet as you can be. Like any chance you get to shake your ass, you be over there twerking and gyrating and all types of shit.
No, not growing up like them today. Yeah, like that's why the women are so masculine today. And that takes me to another point. Men don't want masculine women. And I see in the comments like, oh my gosh, she's so emotional. She cries so much.
Says the woman that's walking around here. I ain't gonna say, because some women are very beautiful with their short haircuts. It suits their faces. It really does. Some women that get their hair cut off like that, it suits them. I mean, it's certain people can pull off that look as far as them having a fade or a low top haircut, whatever you call that shit, or whatever the case may be. She doesn't look bad, but it's not working. Her hair definitely needs to hair up and grow back in, because she definitely does look like, y'all say y'all call her little Bill. She does look like a little boy. Okay.
I'm allowed to do that.
He looks like Mr. Incredible, and she looks like Little Bill. I guess if that's what the fuck y'all want to call her.
Prefer that over allowed.
Little Kai. She looks like Caillou.
Yes.
Little Bill, Caillou mixed together.
I want you guys, you women that's watching.
She's having a weak moment or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's what, trying to be tough.
But do you
I don't understand shit he's saying.
They're sad, but they're like, they express it in anger. Like, girl, like just ready to like, even in a relationship, like you in like men. I'm a black woman, so I'm speaking from things that I've seen, in my personal life. Okay, what I have seen is you ain't S-H-I-T. That doesn't make a man say, oh, she's angry at me. Let me fix this. That doesn't make a man say that. When you like show like, okay, you hurts, like you're more empathetic.
This girl is a trip on everything I love. This girl needs to be checked to the psych ward.
Guys,
girl, you need to be checked straight into the asylum. I cannot believe that this girl is sitting up here talking like that after she done sit up there and said all the shit she done said about this man. You are that very same black girl you was talking about. Oh, there's a sex tape of them online? Where did bright ass light come from? Y'all see that shit? Like, where the hell did it come from? I guess that sun is shining, honey. I got a bright light shining on me. Lord Jesus, I didn't even know it was that bright light. Lord, where is the light coming from? It's coming from my patio, I guess. Cause I don't have no ring light on or nothing. I got this light on. There's no light sitting over there, honey. I'm telling you, that shit is bright as shit. Unless I'm just shining bright like a diamond over here. I'm a superstar. Okay, I got me a light shining on me. Okay, cool.
We're mimicking the relationships and what we've seen in our household. And then we're wondering, how many of you guys came from a single mother and are now a single mother, right? Well, how many of you came from seeing affection and now you're able to get that in your household, right? But some of us can have come from a single mother, like me. Me and my mom and dad were married until I was about 7, and then they split up. You know, and I literally used to think. I used to play. How many of us play Barbie dolls? And we would make the Barbie doll cuss and be mad and get in an argument. I couldn't wait to have a boy. This is how deep it is, y'all.
This shit right here is about to get weird.
You have the same experience. Comment down below. I've had that experience. Just comment.
Listen to this ignorant ass shit.
To have a boyfriend so we could get in an argument. And because we felt like that was cool.
She said, how many of y'all couldn't wait to get off into a relationship so that y'all can argue with them? I never not once said to myself, oh, I want a boyfriend so he can kick my ass. Also that we can argue, so that he can make me cry. I don't know what type of shit she was raised around, but I don't know nothing about no shit like that. I never not once said, oh, I want a boyfriend to argue with him or for him to say these rude, disrespectful things to me. That shit is crazy and beyond me. That shit don't even make no damn sense, girl.
I swear to goodness, when I was like 13, I couldn't wait to have a boyfriend so I could like argue with him. Like, yeah, me and him arguing right now.
Let me plug my thing up, y'all.
Because that's how toxic I've seen, you know. And then when you come to a point where you realize and you're smart enough to realize that this is I'm so sure that it's much more people that look like me, that women that look like me, that have not been able to get a boyfriend so they got an argument. Because that's how toxic, you know, that's what we do up here. Yeah.
The same shit she talking about people being toxic and doing is the same shit she did the other day when she decided to go live and talk all of that shit about her husband.
This is not working. You're smart enough to do the research and the statistics. You're smart enough to know the benefits of putting God first, your spouse after, and your kids after that. You're smart enough to have done the research and figured out why that's important in your household and how your children benefit drastically from that. Then you can make a change and you can break generational curses. So I just want to remind you guys to be mindful of imitation learning in your household and how that will affect the men of the future, and I guess the women too, because the men of the future are our daughters right now. They're husbands. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
We didn't. You can kiss our asses is what you can do, Rose.
Let me see. Come up, whatever you are.
Who sits there and said, oh, I couldn't wait to get off into a relationship so that I can argue with my boyfriend. Did you guys ever make y'all's Barbie dolls argue with one another? No, bitch, no. No, I never got because I never saw my dad call my mom a bitch, a hoe, a tramp. I never seen my dad disrespect my mama in no way, shape, or form. My parents are far from perfect. I'm not gonna say that my parents didn't have arguments, but they have their words, and that's all that there were. And those words were cut short. They were never to the point to where we had to wonder if my mama was gonna get her ass beat or if my daddy was gonna beat my mama's ass. Never, not one time. Because if he ever even tried, he would have got fucked up. Okay? Period. I would damn sure fight my daddy if he was to ever put his hands on my mama. Okay, on some real shit. So no, I've never ever seen nothing like that. So no, I'd never take my Barbie dolls and get my Barbie dolls together, get Ken and Barbie together and make them fight one another. What kind of shit is that? Now you sit up here and say the imitation of life and that kids mimic everything that they see. Well, guess what? Your sons is going to grow up to be very disrespectful to women. If they have to deal with you, they're going to be some emotional ass men when they grow up. And emotional men are the very worst ones to have to deal with because they have mommy issues. They have mommy problems, and that causes them to act out like little girls. That's why there's a lot of men walking around here acting like straight bitches because of how they were raised by their mothers. Whether there was a man present or not, sometimes the mother could still be a problem with how the boys grow up to be, as far as how they treat women as well too, as to how they see their mother and how she carried herself. You know, not only does the daddy play a big part in the parenting of a child or a boy, a man, a little boy, whatever the case may be, or vice versa, whether it be a little girl. But as far as little boys go, a mother could be just as detrimental to a little boy as his father can be, whether she be present and be a single mother, or, you know, whether he be a deadbeat. I mean, it can still go hand in hand and cause an issue, cause a problem, whatever the case may be, you know. She is not right in her mind. Evidently, whatever she has experienced or whatever, she did suppress it. She's still going through it as an adult. I don't know if she's on any type of medication or whatever, but she seems like she need to go see about something, because the way that she's up and down all around and, oh, I need a break. I need some time to myself. Like, I could never sit there and look at my kids and look at my kids' dad and say, you know what? I just need a break from y'all. I need some time to myself to figure out where I want to be. This is getting too much for me. I'm getting overwhelmed with this. I'm overwhelmed with being a mother. You don't have to worry about being overwhelmed with being a mother if you don't become one. Okay, it's just as simple as that. You don't have to worry about being overwhelmed as a mother if you don't become one. So that means that if you feel like you're going to be overwhelmed to the point to where you feel like you need a break from your kids like that, then I suggest you just to go ahead and decide to use contraceptives. And if you don't know what a contraceptive is, that's birth control. They have birth control for women and men. Y'all can use both of them. Because all of this, I need a break. This is too much. Oh, I can't believe I'm a mother type shit is beyond me. My mama have to have a life too once she raises her kids. I don't know how y'all feel like y'all can pick and choose when y'all want to pick y'all's kids up and put them the fuck down. Like, really? It's just beyond me. And y'all call yourselves mothers. I call y'all some breeders. Rose's stripper life is calling her. It's calling her. It's calling her name. She wants to go back and be a stripper so bad, bitch. Go out there and shake a tail feather if that's what you want to go do. That seems like where you want to be, and that seems like where you were once happy. You're not happy now that you're a mother. You don't want to be a mother no more. Having 4 kids is too much for you. You're going to fuck around and end up having a 5th child and keep singing the same tune of how you just need to be free, how you need a break. Y'all will keep having kids just to keep saying the same shit. I'm overwhelmed. I'm tired. But add more kids to the equation. What kind of shit is that? And then for you to step here and have this video talking about the imitation of life, girl, you need to take that shit down ASAP. The fuck is you talking about? What kind of imitation of life are you showing your kids? That same shit you was talking about, ghetto black girls and shit like that. Oh, well, you know how some women, they be like, oh, fuck that nigga. That's basically what you said about Brett when you made that content that you made, talking about you was trolling us, but you was trolling the fuck out of him because you're tired of being talked about. So you said, let's talk about Brett instead. If y'all gonna talk about me, y'all damn sure gonna talk about him. Y'all not gonna put this man on the pedestal and tell me that he deserves better or I don't deserve him, when really and truly y'all don't know that he's a damn deadbeat. When really and truly y'all don't know that I'm the one spending all these bills while he ain't doing shit. It's funny how y'all can get on her and put these men up on pedestals and have to knock their asses right off the motherfucker that they ain't supposed to be on in the first place because y'all be lying. It's all an illusion for social media. My husband is this, my husband is that. Your husband ain't shit, and neither are you. When would y'all content creators learn that y'all should stop letting people troll y'all into trolling yourselves? Because when people troll y'all and make y'all feel the way, y'all end up start trolling y'all's damn selves by talking too much, by doing too much. Your content ain't even what your content used to be. It's all based off of what somebody done said or what somebody done did. You lose sight as to what your channel really is about because you too busy entertaining people that you swear that are trolling you. Well, you enjoy the trolling because you entertain it. You would not entertain something that you feel is becoming a problem or a situation in your life. You don't entertain shit like that. The internet stuff is just like watching a Tubi movie, just fake, girl. Let's see what she said. Rose and husband definitely got marriage fucked up. Yes, they do. She talking about what's healthy and what's not healthy. You're not healthy. Like, you don't have a healthy relationship with your mother. Y'all go back and forth or whatever the case may be. The things that you said about your mother, and then you deleted that live talking about your mother illed your brother. Your mother illed your brother, and your mother screwed your stepbrother. I mean, you had so much to say about your mother, and then you took the live down. Oh yeah, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all why we here right now. When I come back, we getting on Jasmine's ass. So Jasmine decided that she wanted to upload that video that she did on Olivia. Oh, it's back up. She decided to sneak it back up, and I caught it, and it's back up, y'all. I'm most definitely gonna come back and get on her ass. Oh, am I? Cause listen here, ma'am.
The only thing more difficult.
You think that you are slick and you are not slick. She put that shit back up. It's out of the members and it's definitely on the list where you can see it. Okay, so I'm definitely going to go back over there because she thought she was slick. Oh no, honey, you wasn't slick. All right, and then this is the other one that they did.
Rose told me that she wants to take a break, and in fairness, I kind of leave her here overwhelmed with the kids daily. Even at times when I dedicated more of my time to be at home, I was able to understand what it's like to have 4 kids on your neck all day.
Yeah, you were, at first you were fine, but then you start to kind of like get overwhelmed for sure, noticeably.
To be fair, I dipped out pretty quick because I think I did that for about 2 months, and from cleaning up constantly to behavior shaping, like constantly correcting and everything like that.
This is really sad to see people having babies and then talk about their kids like their kids is such burdens to them. This shit is crazy and it's weird to me.
And you are, to your benefit. A lot of people on here were saying like Rose has this is a mental thing, this is whatever. And yeah, I mean, you'll see things like that. The more ambitious people are going to feel like they're either trapped or that they're failing or that they got to have a drive to keep going at something or that they're not succeeding and they just keep driving and going. So you do see a lot more of those people publicly because those are more driven people. So Rose has a very big drive of the things she wants to do, and she has a lot of responsibilities as well and a lot of things that take up her time and energy and space. I know when I was 28 and I'm understanding. I understand this. To be honest, I'm going to be a little cocky. I'm going to give Rose, give you what you need for the amount of time that I don't want to say that take your time, whatever, because I don't want you thinking whatever, but I understand that you need that. Let me grab this baby here.
Go put his ass down somewhere.
Pulling so much out of
Stop
me.
holding him so damn much.
I'm trying. This is day one of trying.
Oh no, y'all. Speaking of a damn bottle, did y'all see Olivia ask AJ if he want a bottle? I could have sworn that AJ wasn't drinking no damn bottle. She asked AJ, was that last night? Because now she's claiming that Stella's gone. All of a sudden, since I've been over here saying that she needs Stella to be a supervisor over there to supervise her ass them damn kids. Now all of a sudden, Stella is gone. She's gone. My mom's left me, and she asked AJ if he wanted his damn bottle, and that boy was sucking a damn bottle. He about to be 3 years old. Why the fuck he ain't drinking out no damn sippy cup? Why are you allowing him to drink out of a damn bottle? It's bad enough you still letting him run around in this damn pull-up or whatever, and you there all day not doing shit with him. It'd be different if something was wrong with him and he was hard to be potty trained, but that's not the case. You're not even trying to do the shit. You just letting him run around and free. And then I thought it was very weird for your ass to go here and say, oh, AJ's trying to show his weenie in his butt. Like, what's wrong with you? You weird ass heifer. Something is really, indeed, wrong with that bitch. So she gets on talking about Stella's done left. Stella's done left. She's my mom has left me. She should have took her kids with her because you're not supposed to have them. She's supposed to supervise you at all times because you're unfit, unstable, and you're unhinged, ma'am.
Wean him off.
Don't you forget it.
I'm really trying cold turkey. I know it's not going to happen.
And then we need to get familiar with that because I'm going to.
I seen that shit yesterday and I was just like, I know you fucking lying giving that boy a damn bottle.
Get under wraps and move around.
Yeah, she's talking about Stella gone. And they said, oh, I thought she stayed at my mama never. She said that she was. I know she not gone, Krishana. She was just saying that shit because I've been over saying that she has to. It's okay. You got to be supervised with your kids because you cuckoo. That's all right. You need to be supervised because you ain't right in the mind. Don't no kids need to be around nothing that's like you because you ain't got a whole deck of cards, baby. You ain't even got the deck. Talking about my mom has left me like a little ass girl. My mom never stayed here with me. Where the fuck do she stay? It's like Tommy say he got a job and we don't know where he work at, what he do, but he got one. Your mama got a place, but she ain't never in it. We ain't never seen you go to your mama. We ain't never heard you say, oh, I'm going to my mom's house, or I'm going to go visit my mom's, or I'm going to go stay at my mom's house. Stella has always been at your house with you and those kids. Always, 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 always. It's like she don't trust you with kids by yourself or something. Mm-hmm. 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 Tell the truth and shame the devil, bitch. Yeah, something's really cuckoo. You cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs up there. All right. Talking about her mama's gone over there, sitting up there just like that bitch is bipolar, schizophrenic, and some more shit. That bitch needs some help. I'm convinced that we need a mental health intervention around this bitch. We need to call up some psychiatrists and get them all lined up and set in place for these whores that don't need to even think about producing and having no more children because they don't want to be mothers no way. I have never seen so many mothers that don't want to be mothers in my life, but they keep having kids. Bitch, I knew that I didn't want more than two. No, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't care what you want to do. I'm telling you what I'm willing to do. 2, 1, or a baby none. I'm not going to ever have a whole life. Life is expensive. Kids are expensive. Food is expensive. Gas prices is expensive. Everything is fucking up through the roof. What I look like having a whole football team of kids, bitch. No, this is not in the 90s, bitch. We're in 2024. Back then, when people were having a shitload of kids, they were able to afford them because hell, shit wasn't up high in prices and shit like that. We are in 2024. Be mindful of how many kids you might think you can afford, because they're expensive. You gotta make sure you take care of them. The whole psych ward will be full of. I'm trying to tell you, I've never seen so many women that lay on their back and then complain about being a mother. Oh, it's too much for them. Oh, I'm overwhelmed. Oh, I need a break. Looking, girl, what? Now I can see your kids going away for an hour or two from you or something like that. Or if you are the type to trust somebody, you let them go spend a night or whatever the case may be, I can see that. But for you to say, I need a break, like, oh, I need some months. You should have thought about that before you opened up your legs and then protect yourself, stupid. That's what I'm saying. If you don't want to be a mother, don't do shit to become one. If you don't want to be a mother, use contraceptives. Go get on birth control. I understand that not all the time that birth control is 100. I understand that condoms do break. I understand that birth control, the shots, sometimes you can still get pregnant. I understand that even with the pill, you can still get pregnant. But I'm saying if you try to prevent it from happening, as long as you know that you try and it happens anyway, then that means that that's just what God wanted to happen in the first place. And it is what it is. But if you know that you just letting people raw dog you and you just getting pregnant just to get pregnant, don't be simply talking about you need no motherfucking break. No, you don't. Y'all need to think about how y'all kids is going to think about what the stuff that y'all be saying, like y'all's kids is burdens to y'all or something. I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed. I'm depressed. But when it comes to these niggas, though, you bitches got a smile on your face. I could never have a smile on my face when it pertains to a man, but have a frown on my face when it pertains to my kids. How can a man make you more happy than your kids? I don't give a fuck who they are. Husband, baby daddy or not, bitch. Like I said, how can a man make you more happy than your kids? I don't give a fuck if it's their daddy or not. A lot of y'all are straight breeders. Y'all breeding these kids and don't even want them. Just as fucked up more as these deadbeat ass daddies that's around here that don't want to be a part of their kids' lives. Y'all actually have to carry these babies for 9 to 10 months and still be sorry as fuck. I need a break. Then go check into the mental asylum. I think that's the right place for you. Go check in and go get your mind right. Get off the phones. The phone seems to be having y'all's minds clouded with a whole bunch of social media bullshit. I can't believe I just went through this imitation of life and how to raise black husbands and how kids mimic what they see and how things are not healthy. But you're over there doing all the unhealthiest shit that you could do in front of your kids, and they watching you do the shit. And you say that was a troll, girl. You and Brett is toxic. Y'all have a toxic marriage. You have problems. He has problems too if he's a deadbeat to his oldest daughter, then he don't take care of her. Shame on him and shame on you for marrying his motherfucking ass for being a fucking deadbeat. He wouldn't have shit to say to me. Once I found out that he lied about him lying about having a child, bitch, it would have been over and done then. It would have been nothing. You can't say you sorry to me for lying to me about you not having a child. Because if you would lie to me about you not having a child, boy, oh boy, you would definitely lie to me about some other real ass shit, and I can't fuck with that. No. Once I found out that he had a child that he said that he didn't have, the conversation would have been done and through. You understand what I'm saying? There would have been no more conversations moving forward. The conversations would have been done and over with, because what are we conversating for? If you can't be truthful about your child, then you ain't gonna be truthful to me about not a bitch ass thing. I ain't gonna be able to trust shit to come out your mouth. So once I found out that he had a child that he didn't want to tell me about, he felt like that child was unimportant for him to say that he actually had one. So yeah, that would have been over for me. It would have been over for me right then and there. Bitch, you ain't got shit to say to me. Because if you're gonna sit there and lie about a child that you know that you didn't help create, and that child is alive and breathing, and that child has your whole face, but you say to me, when I ask you if you got kids, you say no, and I find out that you actually got some kids, baby. Oh, I'm definitely going to disrespect the fuck out of you, and I'm going to leave you the fuck alone. I'm going to leave you right where I disrespect your ass, because you would not be able to say not a bitch ass thing else to me. You would not be able to say nothing else to me. There will not be no wordplay between you and I. You would not be able to say anything to me. You would not be able to apologize to me for you not being truthful about a whole child that you done helped create. It would have been over with. You look me in my face and tell me that you ain't got no kids and you got some. Oh, we got a problem. I'm gonna need you to not ever in your life ever speak to me. Don't even utter my motherfucking name out of your mouth, because that's something serious to lie about. It really is. What's up, wait for it? For a man to sit there and not claim his kids and not say he ain't got none, and you done asked him to be, that's crazy. That's crazy shit to me. So you proceeded to have babies with him. You proceeded to marry him knowing that he was like that. And then you want to get on her and complain about him being a deadbeat little bitch. You just better hope that he don't start being a deadbeat to the kids that y'all have, even though you said the firstborn child, he was very much so not present. He was absent. And that's why you had a sugar daddy. Girl. When I tell you can't make this shit up with these mommies, this is what definitely is definition of what you call a piss poor mother or piss poor parenting. Y'all want to get on her and say y'all getting bullied? No, y'all not getting bullied. Y'all don't know how to accept constructive criticism. Y'all take it as hatred. Oh, she's talking about me because she doesn't like me or because she hates me. Bitch, I don't know you to not like you in that type of way. I'm gonna say I don't like the way that you don't like the way that you don't like to be a mother to your kids. How about that? And I don't hate nobody, bitch. That takes a lot to hate somebody, and bitch, I don't hate a soul. You're not that important to even think about me, even conjuring up any type of hate to even hate. Because the shit that y'all be thinking that somebody's hating off of it be beyond me. I be baffled at the shit. Like, really? So you think that I want to get on here and embarrass myself like you embarrass yourself? I don't think so. You think that I want to be on here being called a piss poor mother because I'm not taking care of my kids properly as I should? I don't think so. You think that I want to get on here and talk about dick above my kids and be smitten and be smiling, but when my kids is around, I'm overwhelmed and I'm stressed the fuck out? I don't think so. You think that I want to get on here and exploit my children for penny, nickels, and dimes, bitch? I don't fucking think so. If my kids want to exploit themselves when they get old enough to do that shit, they will. They didn't give me the consent to do so. So therefore, there will be no recording of my children, period. But y'all like to exploit y'all's and then don't even think about the type of shit that y'all putting on them mentally. Because y'all too busy living in the moment trying to collect this social media money. Anything to go viral, you stupid motherfuckers would do anything for shock value or say anything for shock value. For you to sit up there and say that you was trolling us when your kids was present while you were trolling your husband is beyond me, bitch. You don't need to give us no content. You need to produce some content for your subscribers over there, and not the shit that pertains to us ghetto black girls. I guess when you look at yourself in the mirror, you see something different. I don't know what the fuck it is, but nevertheless, like I said, I think you should go take that money that you be making, or you should tell your sugar daddy that gave you that $40,000 to give you $40,000 more, so you can go seek a lot of psychiatrists and some help. Because the behavior that you're displaying on this internet, and you think that everybody's just coming at you to drag you for absolutely nothing. What's up, Laker? It's beyond me. Nobody asked you to come on here with this bullshit. You decided to, and then you embarrass yourself and your husband, and all of a sudden you want to say that everything that you said was a lie. Well, I think that you're a liar. Mm-hmm. I think all of what you said about your husband being a deadbeat, you having a sugar daddy, and all of that shit is all true. Everything that came out of your mouth is true about your husband. So now that people can target him as much as they've been targeting you, because you said it was about you not putting yourself in a good light. So now you decided to not put him so much in a good light, even though you decided to have kids with him, and even though you proceeded to marry him, even though you knew that he was a deadbeat, even though you know he lied about him not having a child when he met you. It's funny how y'all be knowing all these things, but still proceed with still becoming the baby mamas or the wives. That shit is beyond me. But anyways, I will be coming back to do a live on Olivia's silly ass. And I got one that I'm going to do on Jasmine's ass as well, because I seen that she uploaded some content going to go get some boxes, honey, with no destination, no place to go. Okay, she said it's unexpected. She said it's unexpected and what? Let's see. Moving unexpectedly unhoused with 5 kids. So I guess she gonna get on her and play this I'm homeless shit. What's up, Jack Leese? She gonna be good on her next time about how homeless she is and all of this type of shit or whatever, whatnot. So we will be getting off into that, honey. We sure will be. And I will be doing that live on Olivia's ass, because Olivia's over there having bipolar moments and shit or whatever, whatnot. But yeah, I wanted to introduce y'all to Homegirl here. Okay. That live that I was just playing for y'all was just her basically saying that she needed a break. And then after that, that's when that live came in that I played in the first beginning of my live, when she's down talking to her husband with a toxic ass relationship that they have or whatever, that they want to portray to be perfect. But we see that is exactly what it is. What she said about her husband is what she meant, and it's true. She wasn't trolling us. She was trolling him. She was emasculating him. She was disrespecting her husband, the father of her children, while they were present. Something that she said that she just wouldn't do because kids mimic what they see. Okay. That's what Rose said. But anyways, off of that, I'm about to get off of here. And I may return so I can do my live on Jasmine. But boy, I sure have been watching Jessica. So I guess, this is going to be me introducing some of these new people that I'm going to be reacting to, so that if y'all don't know who they are, so that y'all can get familiar with them and y'all can start watching them yourselves or whatever. Hey, wait for it. Stella's not gone. She just wants people to talk about that. Yes, she does. She wants us not to believe that she has to be supervised with her children. It's okay, though. We know what the truth is. We already know. We already know that Olivia don't need to be left alone with no children because she's a child her damn self. So We don't need no kids keeping kids by themselves. We need to make sure that kids that are keeping kids also have supervised. They have somebody supervising them as well. Okay, we don't need no kids to end up hurt. We don't need her to end up hurting herself while the kids are there because she's not mentally there. All of that type of stuff or whatnot. So yeah. Still didn't go nowhere but up the street to the store, and she was coming back like 5 to 10 minutes later. That's all. Wasn't nobody worried about Olivia. Olivia's full of shit. Olivia knows she's on the verge of going to jail and all of that, okay? And she needs to get AJ off that fucking bottle. That boy talking shit and all types of stuff. Get him a sippy cup, okay? That's what he needs. But I'll see y'all next time. Make sure y'all keep y'all spells ringing or whatnot. And I'm about to go find me something to do. So I'll see y'all here probably in the next like hour or two, maybe. If y'all don't see me in the next hour or two, y'all will see me tomorrow. I'm sure Queen of the Kings will come back. But like I said, if y'all not familiar with that channel, go ahead and get familiar with it because I will be reacting to it when certain things take place over there. It may not be an everyday thing, but it's just something that I'm bringing over here. And Jessica, y'all most definitely are going to want to meet her because when I tell y'all CPS most definitely need to intervene with that one right there. Oh boy, I might have to do her next just to get her ass out the way. I understand some people may not know who these people are, but you'll get to know them as you watch the reactions that I do on them, or as you decide to go over there and watch your damn self. Because Jessica, she definitely needs my help. I think she needs to know who Straight Facts are matches because that bitch is sitting in public bathrooms with her kids, and it's very sickening because these toilets be 50 as fuck, and she goes to sit her ass on those damn toilets with those kids off in that bathroom with her, and she just be in there resting. I've never seen no nasty, filthy ass shit like that in my motherfucking life, honey. And then this is the kicker, y'all. Jessica don't have to be like that with her kids. Jessica chooses to be like that. Jessica chooses to be out on the street with her 2 children. Jessica has grandparents that she was staying with and that she can stay with, but she chooses to go out and live life like a homeless woman when she don't have to be with her 2 kids. Okay, she has a little boy and a little girl, and they both have different daddies. And you can find her at airports laying on the floor with her kids. I mean, she has a whole bed, a whole room that her kids can go lay off in, but whatever type of mental shit that I'm convinced that a lot of these bitches just need to be evaluated. And I just hope and pray that she does not have any more. If people think that she's trying to be like Eliana, I think that this right here is beyond a motherfucking Eliana. I've never seen a woman go camp out in a public restroom with her children. And it's filthy. And she actually goes to sit her ass on the fucking toilet. And actually, like she's sitting in a recliner, y'all. On the damn silver rails where people done touched them, probably done put shit on there, piss on there, throw up on there. I mean, you name it. Any type of body fluids done hit up on that motherfucker. And she's sitting back on it like this, y'all. With her baby's blanket behind her. With a baby blanket behind her. The baby asks for the blanket and she gives the blanket to the baby. Off of the damn toilet. And I was just thinking to myself, this bitch is nasty. I think I'm going to go ahead and have to get her out the way when I come back because, honey, I want y'all to see Jessica. Jessica is a piece of shit. I mean, if y'all think that Nika and Jasmine them is something, just think about a mother choosing to be homeless. They ain't got to be homeless, all right? Just think about a mother traveling and going outside and then entertaining her baby daddy while he knows that she's out here doing this weird, whack-ass shit. You talking about somebody that has mental problems? Oh, boy.
Kroger is bringing you fresh
Jessica?
new ways to save. Every time you order Kroger
This is Jessica. And that's her daughter.
Hi guys, me and the kids are
And that's
out
her son.
here in nature aka my backyard. It's real serene out here. I don't know.
Let me show y'all Jessica inside the bathroom, honey. I just got to show y'all this shit before I get off here. I just got to. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna show you this shit right now. She's opened it up with her sitting on the toilet, y'all. Look at this shit. Hold on. Look at her. Y'all see this girl? Look at this girl. Y'all see this girl sitting on that toilet? Could you imagine this shit right here, man? I'm getting sick just looking at this shit. Just look at this girl. Listen, y'all. I don't know how old her daughter is, but her daughter sits in the stroller, and her daughter's feet is dangling off of the dick. Man, just look at this broad. It's not saying nothing. It's not making no noise or nothing or whatever. Look at her. This is what she be doing with her baby. She has family. Yes, look at this girl. Look at her. She has grandparents that she was staying with, Lex. Look at this girl sitting up there on that bathroom toilet. And y'all, let me tell y'all. When I come back, we gonna meet Jessica. Okay? We gotta meet motherfucking Jessica, girl. I gotta bring Jessica out. Look at Jessica. Look at her. Could y'all imagine some shit like that?
Even though
I mean, y'all.
When I had to consider that.
This girl got problems, dude. I ain't lying to y'all. Like, something's wrong with this girl. Look at her. Y'all see her? Look at her. Look at her. Y'all see her laying on the floor? Like, she be doing some weird ass shit, y'all. Like, look, she be camping out in the bathrooms and stuff. She be doing all kind of weird ass shit. And this is her.
And I should be the by 350.
A nice looking girl. What's up, baby?
Today, I have my
But what in the hell? Y'all, she done cut the little girl's hair off and everything off. I didn't know if it was a girl or a boy. I couldn't tell. But it's a girl. See, this is the type of shit that she be doing. She be having those kids out there, I mean, down bad, y'all. I mean, this situation is a situation, y'all. We would have to go through and comb through this shit. When I tell y'all that, boy, y'all wouldn't believe some of the shit that, boy. I mean, you choose to be homeless when you don't have to be homeless is beyond me. You sleeping on the floor at the damn airport, in front of the bathroom, under the damn water fountain. Like, girl, ain't no way. Look, this is her. Something wrong with her. Look at her. Girl, I'm just too through with this child. Y'all, this is a whole nother girl. We're going to get off into Jessica Sabagal. Whatever the hell her last name is, honey. This chick is a boy. I'm so praying for those kids, and I want CPS to snatch those kids ASAP, because, honey, you having those kids off of them filthy ass bathrooms. I mean, the toilets got shit on them. The sinks got stuff all on them. The walls look like it got shit on them. I'm like, man. But anyways, y'all keep y'all